Am I wrong for telling my son that his brother is just better at life than him? Oh god, some parents, man. Why? I, 50 mil, have two sons, Daniel, 22, and Jackson, 20. We have our fair share of problems, but I love both of them with all of my heart no matter what. Doesn't sound like it from the title, but Even as a child, Daniel always had a superiority complex. He always felt the need to excel at everything except for sports due to asthma. He started law school this year and I'm very proud of him. Jackson, on the other hand, is just a natural. There's no other way to put it. He doesn't need to put much effort into anything, yet he still comes out on top. After graduating from high school, he started working for me at my business, which is flourishing thanks in large part to Jack. A year ago, Jackson met his now fiancé and we're preparing for the wedding this summer. Everyone in our family is happy for them except for Daniel. Daniel and Jack get along rather well. There's no feud between them, but I could always tell that Daniel had always been jealous of Jack. So I went on a business trip last weekend to where Daniel goes to school, and of course I met up with him. He was quite cold to me the whole time, not like he usually is. After a while, I asked him what was wrong, and he told me that he hasn't taken it lightly that my wife and I are going to pay for Jack's wedding and that we are going to help them out with buying their house as well. I was taken aback. I told him that his mother and I will do the same thing for him as well when it's time to get married. Daniel told me that it is disgusting that we're paying for the wedding but not for his tuition. I told him that it was his decision to go to an Ivy League school and an even more expensive law school, not ours. He accused me of favoring Jack, but I was having none of it. I told Daniel that he should get past that Jack is naturally more apt to life than he is, and frankly, he should be thinking about settling down as he keeps jumping from relationship to relationship. He's 24! 22, what? Daniel had a lot of girlfriends, but none of them lasted longer than half a year. He said that I've just admitted to preferring his brother. I couldn't take it anymore. I told my son to calm down, think about how silly he's behaving, and I'll pay for his ticket if he wants to come down south for dinner on the weekend, and left. It was hard, but he needs to start accepting reality. He's becoming rather self-centered. I don't want to lose him, but I feel like he keeps pushing us away from him. It's not healthy. I told my sister about it. She's also Daniel's godmother, and she thinks I'm an asshole for talking to Daniel like that. Honestly, the only thing that might have made me the asshole is that I told him Jack is simply a natural, which he might have taken the wrong way, but he needed to hear that. So, am I the asshole? A natural at what? He didn't get into Harvard? He's not in law school. He's working at your business that you own. Foot in the door already. Bam, like...
Am I the asshole for being mad at the best man's girlfriend for making him choose between a dog and our wedding? My fiance, male 29, and I, female 26, got engaged last October after 6 years together and plan to marry this October. We both have a very complicated family, so we thought a lot about our wedding and decided that we just want peace and don't want to worry about all the family drama. So we plan to get married in Italy with only our best man and maid of honor. It's only a 4-hour drive to a small city we once discovered on a road trip. We invited my maid of honor / his best man to the wedding, call him Mike, male 29, and told them that they could bring their significant others also. The trip would be fully paid for, and Mike and my fiance have been best friends since kindergarten. Mike's girlfriend, let's call her Courtney, female 28, and him have been together for 3 years. We were very welcoming towards her, and I befriended her also. We did a lot of things together, helped them move and build their home, etc. Mike and Courtney are getting a dog, hopefully in September. So Mike told us he needed a different hotel because the one we chose is not dog friendly. And at the time of our wedding, October, they would probably have the dog. We apologized and looked for another hotel. Then he texted that Courtney thinks the dog wouldn't make the long drive, which we understood. We said that there are probably a lot of friends and family who could take the dog, but Courtney doesn't want that. Mike told us that Courtney would probably stay home with the dog and he would travel alone. Here comes the drama. The following day, Mike wrote us that he will not come to our wedding because Courtney doesn't want to be alone with the dog for the weekend, and she also would like to attend the wedding. Courtney wrote to me that we could change our wedding month or the place, maybe just a wedding in our hometown, so that they could come. I said no. If we married in our hometown, the families would want to attend and all the drama between parents and siblings would stress us out. My fiance asked Mike again if he couldn't come alone, and he finally told us that Courtney threatened to end the relationship if he doesn't stay with her and the dog. My fiance was absolutely sad and disappointed and told Mike his feelings. He's normally not over emotional. That was hard for him. Courtney wrote me the following day as if nothing has happened, and I told her that I'm absolutely disappointed in her and can't understand her behavior behavior and how she puts this dog, who is in absolutely no danger or need to have two people dog sitting him, over our wedding, and kind of expected her to apologize for all the stress she is putting us through. She called me an insensitive and offensive person, a bridezilla who wants her wedding above everything, and said she couldn't accept my behavior even if I apologized.
Ew.
I just can't comprehend why I should apologize. I feel like I can express to my friends if I'm disappointed, and I absolutely didn't write anything offensive. Am I the asshole?
No.
Definitely.
Wait.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
People are typing immediately.
I was like, wait. Who are we talking about being the asshole? Did I get this wrong?
Wait, what? Lauren, the look of panic that came over her. Okay, so we're all on the same page here. Not the asshole.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the story, absolutely not. Obviously, you never know. There's like nuances. Sometimes, ever since we had that other side of the story one, I'm always like, well, what if there's all these other things?
Yeah, there's so much missing context.
Yeah.
No, this sounds absolutely insane.
I get like it's a dog, you're excited, it's maybe a puppy, you know, whatever, but like it's actually good for you to leave your dog behind and like go to the grocery store and not take your dog and like do things when your dog is a puppy, because that's how you prevent separation anxiety. You're going to create a monster. Like you have to do those things to make sure your dog feels confident and independence, and you don't want to leave him alone forever, but like, you know what I mean? So this is crazy. And to then be like, you can't go to your best friend since kindergarten's wedding, where you're the best man, that you have an all expenses paid trip in Italy.
This is
What?
I like at loss for words.
It's really not the people getting married. It is a big inconvenience, and this is something to sort out. But the one with the real problem here is Mike.
Yeah.
And
Mike needs to dump Courtney. I'd cancel that dog.
you know, it is a pretty big red flag, because that will
Huge.
go towards a lot of versions of controlling you in your future.
Yeah, threatening their entire relationship if he doesn't go to be a best man at his friend since kindergarten. What?
Well, I'd also like to say, I think anytime someone uses "we're going to break up," threatens breaking up, just for non-breakup worthy issues, that for me would be done very quick.
Uno reverse and actually break up.
I cannot deal with like, oh, we went and did this and you got upset and left. Oh, we're breaking up. And it's not anywhere near the breakup threshold. You know what I'm talking about?
It's very manipulative.
Am I in the wrong for taking my grandchildren to Disney for the first time without their mother and refusing to apologize when confronted? I recently babysat my grandchildren, 5 and 4, for a period of 4 nights and 5 days so that my son and his wife could attend a wedding in Mexico and spend a few days on vacation. They approached me since their mother would not be available, and I initially said I wasn't comfortable with that. It seemed like a long time to watch kids, and she has point blank told me that the woman's family is more important than the man's, so I was irritated that I was being asked and not her mother. I'll admit that I did give in when my son became very emotional, but I feel like they were being manipulative. While I had the kids, I was invited to a birthday at Epcot and wanted to go. It didn't even occur to me to run it by my son or daughter-in-law, as I had the kids for an extended period of time, and obviously they knew they would be going where I went. My daughter-in-law had previously mentioned wanting to save up for Disney, but she said that about a lot of things and never made me aware it was something super special to her. Also, it was Epcot. It's not like I took them to Magic Kingdom and they had some magical moment of seeing their favorite character. When they returned and found out, my daughter-in-law was furious and burst into tears. She said that I stole one of her kids first and called me entitled. To be honest, I didn't react well to being called entitled when she was the one who had previously demanded babysitting. My son asked me to apologize as she was distraught over missing their first Disney trip, but I declined and asked him to leave. My son reached out again and said I should have asked for something that big, and his wife feels robbed. I know she's a huge Disney person, but it was Epcot, not quintessential Disney, and I don't feel like I should have had to miss out on a birthday party I wanted to attend. I told my son that I'm not apologizing for anything, and maybe they should think about how they made me feel when they didn't respect my initial no. Am I in the wrong for refusing to cover my scar and wearing a bikini as it triggered my friend? I, 24 female, had a cancer scare a few years back and had a biopsy done on my upper leg. The scar has faded now, but it's still fairly noticeable and about 7 centimeters long. Thankfully, it's only a scar and nothing came of it. For a while, I was insecure about it and stopped wearing skirts or tight leggings where you could see the outline of the scar. But now that I'm accepted it's going to be there, I started to wear whatever and realized that nobody cares about it apart from the odd question. We went to the beach yesterday as a friend group and I wore a bikini. I was excited to get a tan and my friend Anna brought her other friend, Dana, 25 female. I've met her before but I don't know her very well. However, I do know that she started a fundraiser for her mom who's fighting cancer right now. Dana's family situation is quite difficult as her dad passed away recently and her mom has stage 4 and Dana is juggling a lot. I came earlier than Anna and Dana, and I was already in my bikini when they joined us, and Dana was nice to me and asked about my new job. Then Anna went to say hi to others, and Dana mentioned my scar and recognized it was a biopsy. She asked if I could wear a beach cover-up, and it was triggering her, and insensitive of me as I know her mom is going through it right now. I said no, I'm here to get a tan and cover-up will ruin that, and Dana didn't say anything but didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. Today, Anna texted me telling me that Dana told her what happened, and while she agrees Dana's comment was weird, I should have just given her a free pass as she's not in the best place mentally right now. I said it was really weird, and no I wouldn't. I genuinely don't think that I'm in the wrong,